Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of the Triple Overtime Podcast. As you can see, we're still mixing it up.
That's right.
Daddy's still driving this bus for today. I think Daddy Nick's going to drive it next week, so we're going to find out.
Watch out, ladies and gentlemen, bus driver.
But before we get elbows deep in our topics, we just want to give a shout out to all of our police and first responders, everybody else. Thank you all, you guys, and thank you guys for y'all support. And you guys are amazing, and dude, we respect the shit out of y'all.
Thank you for your service.
Dude.
Yes.
Speaking of thank you for service, dude.
Yeah.
That's what I got to fucking say to Tyron Smith, dude. Just deucing out on the boys like that.
He's out.
He didn't give a shit, dude.
No, man. I wasn't surprised. I was like, fuck, dude. Because we keep having all these years with these good O linemen.
Yeah.
And it's like, all right, dude, let's fucking go.
There's a lot of motherfuckers this last couple of weeks that were just like, fuck this. I'm leaving the team and I'm going somewhere else.
Yeah, I'm taking my talents to South Beach.
There's a few surprises.
Yeah, I was going to say. I'm sure y'all.
Let's see who else. Well, I know like Saquon to the Eagles.
Fuck the Eagles.
Ah, yeah, I saw that.
Didn't see that one coming. That's interesting.
Hey, before we get
it's.
knee deep into this,
Oh, yes.
Yeah. Should I?
should we go
taste?
ahead?
Okay, so I know it's not the drink of the day, but we'll just do mine to start the pod. I recently, the reason why we haven't had an episode last week, because I went on a trip during spring break with my family. We went out to Knoxville, Tennessee, to visit my brother-in-law Tyler and my sister-in-law Brooke. And while we were there, we went down to Gatlinburg near the Great Smoky Mountains, and I couldn't go to that area, to Gatlinburg, and not get some moonshine.
Ooh.
So we went to Old Smoky Moonshine, and Tyler and I did a premium tasting. It was only $10. So if you're ever there in Gatlinburg, go do it. It's $10. And you get a premium tasting of like 8 different whiskeys and moonshines.
8 of them.
Yeah, and they're all, and the crazy thing is, they are all pretty damn delicious. Like,
Yeah, I believe you.
there wasn't a single one where I was like, oh, that was disgusting. It started off with like the premium stuff. So it started off with the whiskey and then the clear, and then they go to like the flavored things, like they do your, apple pie moonshine,
Okay.
and then they did like what else they do? Like a cherry one. They did a coffee one. They did a pecan one. It was They had all sorts of crazy flavors.
Fuck yeah.
But they were all delicious.
Delicioso?
Super delish. So I brought back one that I actually didn't try, but I knew just sounded super duper good. I brought back some blackberry moonshine. And I figured, you know what? I'm going to pour us all a little shot here. We'll all take a little tasty poo.
Yes. Get a little loose before we get this pod going.
Get a little loosey juicy. Oh, and I got this really fancy little mason jar.
Dude, shout out to all Smokies.
Yeah,
Shot,
dude.
Poured lid thing. I don't know. It was only $3, and I was like, "This is gonna make it way easier." So
Also, we want to thank Old Smoky for being today's sponsor of this video.
they're unofficially sponsoring.
Unofficially, yeah.
We have zero contact with them or communication other than me buying a jar and a t-shirt.
The t-shirt.
But
so-
I'll tell you what, we'd love to.
Hell yeah.
We'd love
Come
to.
on, Old Smoky.
Come on, baby.
If y'all know anybody that works for Old Smoky, hey, get us in
Yeah,
contact
tell
with them.
Hit us up.
But, dude, I usually am not that good with moonshine shots, but you know what?
Hey, it's blackberry though.
Dude, freaking
Blackberry.
fudge it, right?
Cheers, boys.
Cheers.
All right. Ooh. Ooh. Ooh.
Wow.
Oh.
It's kind of a lot. Kind of a lot for my taste buds. That was really good, though.
That was really good.
Yeah.
Holy crap.
You got that little, like the shine, like the burn of the
Yeah.
shine. But you got the sweetness of the blackberries at the same time.
That was really good.
And now if you're wondering what I have here, I heard that it's really goes really good. The blackberry one goes really good with lemonade. And at first I was like, what? But then I thought, damn, that actually does sound good. Like blackberry and lemonade. So I made me some. It is delicious.
Sounds like
It's essentially a salad.
yeah.
There you go. Yeah, it's a fruit salad. Okay.
Matt said earlier, sounds like a hood drink.
Yeah, that shit sounds
Right?
ghetto, man. But it tastes fucking good though. Yeah,
So, oh yeah, oh wow.
Yeah.
So
like a 40 in orange juice. Dude.
I
Yeah,
was
I
a
might
little
just-
nervous at first because I
just kind of throw a little bit more. In
I got a little bit of a flashback of
thing, you know.
those Smirnoff like vodkas.
there.
Yeah. So at first I was like, oh shit, just waiting for it. But then it was like, fucking blackberries,
Yeah.
just penetrating the back of my
Yeah,
tongue.
no, this is some good shit.
Penetrate.
man. Yeah, so if any of you are there, or you boys ever head out that way,
Heck yeah.
go check them out. And it's
Hell
pretty
yeah.
cool. It's a cool spot. It's huge.
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 So
But
what are we talking about? NFL.
oh yeah.
Doggone.
Yeah. Talking
Doggone
about freaking
Saquon.
doggone.
Saquon, Henry.
You know what's so crazy to me is like when people move teams but stay in the same division.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I don't know why, because it's like, dude, don't you want a fresh start? You're still gonna play these same fucking 3 guys like 8 times a year.
They want that revenge game.
Like fucking Aaron Jones, dude.
Dude, I know.
That was
him going
such-
to the Vikings. I was like,
That was such bullshit. He could have went to the Bears. He could have went to the Lions.
nah.
This
dude.
motherfucker went to the fucking Vikings. And I'm like, dude, no. And then his first press conference, he ends it with a skull. And I'm like, I get it. You know,
Yeah.
it's your new team. You're excited. But part of me is like, fuck you, Aaron Jones.
Wow, he's got some feelings, dude.
I do,
Feelings
man.
about
Fuck
it.
that.
Dude, maybe he's just been purple. deep
I don't
down inside this
understand,
whole
dude.
time.
Yeah,
I don't
I
get
just
it.
thought it was funny that y'all went from like Aaron Jones to Josh Jacobs. And
Yeah.
it's not that much of a difference.
I know. That's what I'm saying. And the only difference is that, well, Aaron Jones already has how many years with that offense?
Right.
And it's like,
and
you
I mean, he's
think-
like, you think Aaron Jones, you think of Packers. Sometimes you think of Packers and you think Aaron Jones is a running back.
yeah. He
Yeah.
was,
And I mean, in the playoffs, like he like lit it up for you guys too.
he has, dude. He
Now you
did
go
it-
for Josh Jacobs.
That's right. He did
Which-
he did himself just enough in the postseason to say, "Hey, check me out.
yeah.
Who's gonna pay me?"
He was injured a little too often that I'd like.
So was
Him
Josh
to be.
Jacobs though.
Was he?
Last year though, Josh Jacobs had a pretty full season, but he underperformed because like the year before he was the leading rusher.
Yeah.
And he's a good pass catcher, but when he's healthy, and last year didn't do much. Although I think he'll do better with the Packers just because the offense around him is better.
Yeah.
Like in you know he was on the Raiders, and with the Raiders, it was like he didn't really have a quarterback. Not really. You didn't have a quarterback.
Yeah.
You had Devontae Adams, but like I said, he didn't have a quarterback.
You're right.
And so it's like the only weapons were Devontae Adams and Josh Jacobs.
Yeah.
And all the defense knew was just stop Josh Jacobs, and you're going to force Aiden O'Connell to throw the ball to Devontae Adams.
Jesus Christ. Terrible.
So, like, we'll see how he does on the Packers. I think he'll do good, but I feel like
Yeah.
most running backs could do good on the Packers.
Yeah.
Because they have a good offense.
I was just expecting the Packers to get rid of
Matt LaFleur.
AJ Dillon. No, not Matt LaFleur. AJ Dillon. I feel like he would have been the running back to go, but I guess
Didn't he leave?
no, he's still there.
No, he's still a free agent, right?
I think he's technically still a free agent. But man, it must have been like a pay thing. I bet you Aaron Jones was
Yeah.
like, man, because actually the last few years Aaron Jones has been giving up some of his pay. Some of his pay to have a larger cap or
Yeah.
whatever. So maybe this time he's like, you know what?
Well,
It's time for a fucking raise, dude.
time for
Economy
From
sucks.
what I
Except
heard,
for
they
Dad,
didn't
you
even
get his
make him an
money, dude.
offer.
It's tough.
Who didn't?
The Packers, they didn't even
Oh.
like contact him at all before signing Jacobs. They didn't even like try to
Yeah.
like reconnect or anything.
Yeah.
That's what he said. I don't know.
Yeah,
He
soon
said
as-
she said.
Soon as season over, they were just
Yeah.
like, "Fuck this guy." Delete his number from your phone. Take his fucking key card. Change the password on
Don't
the doors.
invite him anywhere.
I know. And then you have other running backs like Derrick Henry.
Yes.
Went to the Ravens, which I know so many people were like, "Oh my gosh, it's King Henry with Lamar Jackson." I'm like, but it's not the same King Henry. Last year he didn't do shit. Now I get it. It was the Titans, and they're running their offense is horrible.
Yeah.
Right. But I mean, him and Lamar Jackson, we'll see. But he's getting up there. He's getting up there in age. Productiveness fell way off. Like teams figured him out last year. You know, so we'll see.
I know the Cowboys were excited about
Fucking doing
maybe
nothing,
getting
dude.
him, but they
Well,
didn't.
I know there was like a fucking 2-hour span
Yeah.
where I was like, hey, like, this bitch is out there. Like, I would love to fucking bring like a big running back to Dallas and
Yeah.
have like a good run game again, because we fucking got rid of Zeke for Tony Pollard, and Tony Pollard was like, yeah, I fucking suck.
Yeah, and where did he land? He landed with the Titans, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Pollard
He
did?
went to the Titans, which is why I thought we were going to maybe get him in a trade.
Oh.
And then we didn't, and I was like, well, that sucks. And then we just didn't really do shit at all.
Pollard was okay last year.
Dude, let's
but it
rally
wasn't-
around Trey Lance, dude.
Other than that, yeah, Cowboys are
Zeke
just
is
fucking.
coming back, right, dude?
Fuck no, dude.
That's what I heard. I heard he's in talks to possibly
Oh,
come back.
I heard something about that
Yeah,
too.
We'll see. We'll see.
Yeah,
It'd be,
that's
it'd
what
be
you need.
cool. Welcome
He's
home.
the missing piece.
Welcome home.
Dude, they just need to start Cooper Rush. And then, dude, he's the next Tom Brady. I've already seen it.
Really?
Looks great, dude.
Oh, and then the Texans trade for Joe Mixon.
Hmm.
The Bengals, that makes them more
Oh,
dangerous
yeah.
for sure.
Yeah.
I'd like to see them again in the playoffs next year.
I think they will. I think they'll win their division.
That's exciting.
See if
again.
CJ Stroud drops a fucking deuce egg next year.
Yeah.
Yeah,
be
But who
Next.
knows? You're right about him the first year, so we'll see.
I don't know. But
That's what he does.
then you got the Bears, who have been all the talk of the offseason
Yeah.
because of their unique position quarterback wise with the first draft pick. You know, I thought they made some interesting moves signing DeAndre Swift. I didn't see that coming,
Yeah.
so that was interesting. I like it though. We have a very unique like running back committee. So we have
Yeah.
DeAndre Swift, Khalil Herbert, and Roshan Johnson. They all bring something different. So I'm like, all right, I can dig that. And then we go and we sign Gerald Everett.
Nice.
Been good. Made some additions to our O-line. Good depth pieces, a center, which you really needed. But before we get into all the Justin Fields stuff, the big one was the trade for Keenan Allen.
Yeah.
I did not see that coming. I was like, when I forgot who sent it to maybe it was Jonathan sent it to us first, and I was like,
What?
wait a second, Keenan Allen, because he's good. I mean, he's like a top 5 receiver, like consistently. He's not a blow you away with speed and big
Yeah.
plays type of guy, but he is Mr. like consistent. 100 catches in the last per season at least. Last year he came off a career year.
Yeah.
And so I'm excited for whoever our quarterback is next year.
Caleb Williams.
That's what it's looking like. Everyone
Screw
was
that
like,
guy.
what are they going to do? Are they going to draft a quarterback number 1? Or are they going to go with Justin Fields? And I'm like, you guys, they're going to go with they're going to draft a quarterback.
Yeah.
It's just a matter of time.
have
Now, when I saw that they traded Justin Fields to the Steelers, I thought, makes sense. It's a good place for him to be. And then it was like, for a conditional 6th-round pick next year, that can turn to a 4th if he plays 50% of the games. But I'm
Okay.
like, a 6th-round pick next year?
Yeah.
I'm like, what the fuck?
Well,
I
now-
didn't understand that at first. I was like, that's all we can fucking get for him? That's crazy. It's not like he's on a bunch of money.
Right.
He's still on the end of his rookie deal. But I thought it was super weird. And then
Well, didn't
And
the Pittsburgh head coach say that he was already thinking about starting Russell Wilson?
yeah, so Russell Wilson is going to be their starter, whereas Justin
Yeah.
Fields is going to be the backup and kind of like sit, recoup,
Okay.
relearn, which I think will be good for him. But what I found out was that the Bears actually had 4 other offers on the table, like 4 other teams, and there was at least 1 or 2 other offers that were better in terms of picks the Bears would have got back.
Okay.
But Ryan Poles, our GM, always said that he wanted to do right by Fields and kind of like send him somewhere where he can like be successful and have like
Okay.
a second chance. And so that's what he did. He took because Fields wanted to go to Steelers, wanted to be with Mike Tomlin, and kind of like take a year to kind of like recoup and relearn and stuff. And so they took the lower amount to like make Fields happy and send him where he wanted to go.
Wow.
Which like Fields is not like he doesn't seem like the kind of guy who's like like a cocky guy, you know. So I can see why like it worked out for both parties, which I think in the end will look good on Ryan Poles. It's like, wow, you guys. It's very rare you see a front office do something in the interest of the players too.
Yeah,
you know,
very rare.
Usually it's like, fuck you. Okay,
Take your CTE somewhere else.
yeah. Oh, you want to go to Super Bowl contender? Okay, send them to the Jets.
Yeah.
You know.
Fucking brain doesn't work.
Yeah.
Fucking, you're off the team.
But yeah. So, you know, they sent them away, and I was like, cool. I guess it's time to retire the jersey, just like I retire all my Bears jerseys because our players never stick around. But then I also had to remember that Ryan Poles did not draft Justin Fields. It was the previous regime of Ryan Pace and Matt Nagy.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
So this kind of gives Ryan Poles like, this is his time to pick his quarterback and be like, this is the team I have assembled.
Yeah.
And if it doesn't fucking work, it doesn't fucking work.
Yeah. Then fire my ass.
Yeah, then fire my ass. But, you know, it'll be interesting. Number 1 overall pick. Everyone's saying it's going to be Caleb Williams, obviously.
God,
I can see why, but I don't like him. Whoever it is, I know that they go into a much better situation than Justin Fields came into.
Yeah.
Because Justin Fields came into, I can't even remember who our wide receiver 1 was. Like,
It's like a Brandon Marshall still.
Yeah.
yeah, I know. It was terrible. So, like, no weapons. Whereas now, whoever this rookie quarterback is coming in is going to have DJ Moore, who just had a career best season with Justin Fields. Is going to have Keenan Allen, who just came off his career best season and is a, you know, whatever, 5-6 time all Pro Bowler. And then ththey're going to have Cole Kmet's a good pass catching tight end. You got DeAndre Swift in the backfield, an improving O-line, a good improving defense. So I'm like, they're in a good spot, whoever this quarterback is.
Yeah, we'll see. You know, I know it's like listening to some of the stuff from Caleb Williams where he was just like, I'm not gonna throw. You know, I'm not gonna try out or do anything for teams that I don't want to go to. It's like it's shitty, but you know, you just wonder if the name and likeness bullshit in college is already setting these fucking dudes on this path where they're just like, dude, I'm just getting paid already.
Yeah.
Like, no. Fuck the Browns.
Right.
I'm not working out for them.
Yeah.
Like, I would hope it would be like, I'm just so proud and happy that I'm going to get this opportunity that I just want to fucking do. Like, I just want to be in the league.
Right.
But to be like,
That's how it used to be. Was these guys would come in and be like, time for me to make my money. I got to get on a rookie deal.
Yep.
Prove myself, and then I get my big contract. Caleb Williams already made $10 million
It's
with
fucking
the NIL
insane.
deal.
Yeah.
So he's already got his money.
Yeah.
It's like he doesn't, and then he doesn't have an agent. He's
Right.
got his daddy.
oh my gosh. Yeah, tell me when that's ever fucking worked.
Yeah. So, I mean, I get all the arm talent and the incredible, like, you know, off script playmaking and all that. I get it. On paper, he's a great talent.
I don't know.
And he might turn out to be the next Patrick Mahomes. I don't know. All I know is my eyes and my ears and my heart tell me I don't really want this guy on my team because I just feel like once we get into the NFL,
he's just gonna
he
go.
can be a well, he's either gonna crash and burn and choke and be a bust like all our quarterbacks are, or he's just gonna be like a locker room cancer.
Yeah.
And he's gonna feel like he's above everybody.
I can see that.
Like, dude, I'm the fucking man. Number
And
one
then he'll
overall
drive
pick.
out all the good players.
Yeah,
'cause
and
they're
everyone's gonna be
"I
like, we
fucking
don't want to
this
play for this dude.
And then
Who's
it's going to be
that?
another 15 years of the Bears being terrible, dude.
Dude, it's another
Yeah.
100, dude. Easy peasy.
Who's that kid from LSU?
Jaden Daniels.
Yes.
That's
See,
who
I like him.
That's who I like. I like Jaden Daniels.
Yeah.
Um,
That would be a good.
he's
fucking
more of the pro.
pick.
Like, he's very athletic, fantastic accuracy. He's taller. I would like Jaden Daniels. I also don't mind JJ McCarthy. He's a winner. I get it.
Oh, yeah.
I get he's not. I get he doesn't have all the like flashy plays and everything. But the dude won a national championship.
Right.
He's 29-1, right, or something like that, in his 2 starting
Jesus
seasons at
Christ.
Michigan, including 2 wins against Ohio State.
Impressive.
So I mean, I like him too.
I'm just saying. I hope that Caleb will, I hope he like goes low. I don't think he will because there's a lot of people who need a quarterback
Yeah.
that are probably willing to overlook it. But I hope enough teams are just like, yeah, bro, this is the fucking big leagues. You don't do that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Teach
no,
them a lesson.
Well, and just be like, fuck you, dude. Like, you're going to go where we fucking want to put you. Or you can go fucking throw footballs in the Walmart parking lot, dude. That's how long, how fast do you think he'll cut
Go
through
coach
10
a
million?
Pop Warner team.
I would have made it to the league, too.
If I wasn't so goddamn cocky, they said I was.
And I just imagine it's like the dad's like, you know what, son, I'm gonna take care of this money for you. I'm gonna take it off your hands. You don't need to worry about it.
Jesus.
And then his dad is just showing up in like new cars.
Yeah. Fucking Britney Spears.
Britney
style,
Spears'
dude.
dad. Yeah, I
Just
don't
take
know,
all
man.
his money.
That shit is so crazy to me.
Yeah,
They're fucking nuts.
yeah. What I would prefer to do, if possible,
Mm-hmm.
is draft Marvin Harrison Jr.
Oh.
And then because we still have the 9th pick too,
Yeah.
and then with that 9th pick, if like a JJ McCarthy or someone else is still available,
Pick it up.
do that. Him, I like Michael Penix Jr. too from Washington.
Yeah.
He's got some good experience. Or you use that 9th and maybe some other, whatever we have left, draft capital, move up to take like a J.J. McCarthy or one of the other quarterbacks.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm just like, if you can. Now they're saying that we might pick Caleb Williams, number 1, and then with number 9, take the best wide receiver there, whether that be Malik Neighbors, or whatever his name is, and some other guys. But it's like, imagine a rookie quarterback with like a top wide receiver in the draft, plus DJ Moore and Keenan Allen on the team.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, that's
I'd
dangerous.
say fuck that, dude. You gotta do that. You gotta do the Kansas City, dude.
But
Just
I
get a
think-
good quarterback and a good tight end.
Yeah.
And
It seems to work for a
and a
lot
good
of
coach.
teams.
And a good coach.
For sure,
Yeah.
sure. He's a great coach too.
Yeah, yeah.
But-
But I think like it would be cool to get Jaden Daniels,
Yeah.
number 1, and then take Malik Neighbors, who was his best wide receiver
Okay.
at LSU, and draft him 9, and then pair them just like you got Burrow and Chase, right, and like Tua and Waddle and those guys, Jalen and Devonta Smith. So it's like you give him his number 1 from college, pair them together with DJ Moore and Keenan Allen.
That'd be fucking
DeAndre.
badass.
I'm like, that could be dangerous, but we'll still lose to the Packers twice a year. That's what we do, baby.
We'll
Just
see
get
what
that out of the
happens,
way.
man. It's an exciting year for the
It
NFL,
is.
but I still don't know what the fuck is going to happen. There's just been so many moves in the last
We got
2
the
weeks.
Moves
Right.
like Jagger.
Moves like Jagger.
Who knows? And the draft is still coming. So there's
Yeah.
still plenty to go.
Dude, that's crazy, man. You know what else is crazy?
What's crazy?
Pornhub shut it off for Texas.
Oh shit!
Y'all read about that?
I heard about it. I was actually at
Saw a little
work.
thing pop up.
I was at work and somebody brought it up. Oh my god, Pornhub has officially been blocked in Texas. And I was like, oh shit. I'm like, all right, well, I don't care, you know? Like whatever, but then people were like, oh, kind of pissed me off that, taking away our rights and shit.
Yeah.
It's like,
I know.
dude,
Yeah.
whatever you like to do on your free time, like
Not sure
keep
what
it to
rights you're
yourself.
talking about. But
Yeah. But I'm like, dude, nowadays you can see that shit everywhere, man. Instagram, fucking
Dude,
Facebook.
just go to the movies and pick a radar movie.
That's it, dude.
You're halfway there.
Yeah.
We gave up on storytelling.
Watch
Show
a
some
freaking
titties.
watch
And I
freaking
love it.
watch a freaking Nicki Minaj music
Yeah.
video
They
or
had to
something.
throw in some titties in Oppenheimer.
Oh yeah. That's
Yeah.
right.
That's right.
And
It
you're
was,
just
yeah.
like, okay, listen, as a history guy, I'm like, I'm here strictly for the historical context and to judge how well this whole thing with Oppenheimer plays out and how well did you really stick to the story, So I'm kind of analyzing that. I'm like,
So
oh,
now
they're
you're like-
doing pretty good. And all of a sudden, what's your name? Florence Pugh, right?
Mhm.
Is that her name?
Yeah.
She's just sitting there in that chair, have her titties pop out, and you're like, well, history
what-
reset.
So what does this have to do
Is
with?
this-
Was this in Oppenheimer's journals or something?
Yeah.
I missed this part.
He
Let me
was,
flip back to his journals.
he was like, you want to know where I got the idea for the bomb? I was having sex with this beautiful woman. And I just said, man, that was the bomb.
The bomb. That's why he
I
needs
That's what,
put
he's
it-
got, that's what he's got written down in his journal.
I put it in her ass and I called it the A-bomb.
Yeah.
the And then he built the nuclear titties in Southern California.
That's it.
Sandino
Right, almost right after her.
They're gone.
probably.
They're what?
They're gone. Actually, I don't know if they're
Wow.
gone. All I know is
Did they
they
transition?
shut it down like a
Okay.
couple years ago, and then they were when we left, they were in the process of like removing everything.
Okay.
So
Did they put a lighthouse instead?
Dude, it's like
Yeah.
that was my sign when I was driving home from like Northern California. Like that was always the sign that you're in Southern California. Like you're almost home.
Yeah.
You
Where
see,
the
you see,
boobs?
you see the boobies, and you're like, oh, the boobies. I'm almost home. Now it's like, I don't know where I am.
Yeah.
What the hell is that? Tijuana. Oh
Tijuana.
shit! I went too far.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. Whenever we were in Southern California, everybody was trying to take trips down there to Tijuana. Screw that. That'd have been cool, except for some other Marine got kidnapped or something.
Oh yeah, all the time.
Nah, at least one person gets kidnapped a day there. It's Tijuana.
Dude, I bet
But-
people have a good
See,
time.
my brother, I think he said he's gone down there for some dental stuff or something like that, or no, for vet stuff.
For some soapies.
For vet.
Oh,
For
okay.
his dog. Veterinarian stuff. Well, his dog they used to have. He was a good boy, but
Were
but
his dogs Spanish?
he had to.
Were
rest in
they
peace,
were they
But,
Taco Bell dogs?
no, dude, he
What,
was like
Chihuahuas?
an American bulldog boxer mixed type of thing.
Oh shit.
He was cute. He had he was deaf.
What?
Yeah, he was a deaf dog. My brother and his wife like rescued him because it was. I think it was like a kill. I think it was like a kill shelter or something like that. And so like he was gonna get euthanized.
Yeah.
But they're like, well, let's adopt him. So they adopted him. Deaf. So he couldn't hear nothing, but he knew sign language. It was like weird. Like
What?
yeah. Like my brother said, like there's like certain signs that you can do, and the dog knows like come, sit, stay, things like that. So like I forgot all the signs, but my brother, yeah, he brought him over to the house one time. And he's just like
Yeah.
all his baseball signs, dude.
And the dog's fucking sitting
Yeah,
and
the dog's
spinning
like-
and shit.
He's like, I just told him to steal home.
Yeah. Fuck, dude.
But he was cute. He was cute. But yeah, no, he used to go down there and just it's cheap. Yeah. But I never ventured down. I didn't dare.
Yeah.
Even though I know I'm pretty Hispanic, I'm definitely more Hispanic looking than my brother because he's white as hell.
Yeah.
And I at least have a little bit of a tan, you know, a little bit of some color. But
Hey, you're like, who's this gringo?
yeah.
You
I
lost
know.
Gringo?
Oh yeah, that reminds me. My brother, him and his wife went to was
Chicago?
no on the tip of
Cabo?
of the
Oh, Italy, obviously.
no of
Cancun?
Mount
the,
Everest?
yeah, Cancun.
Cancun?
Yeah,
Okay.
because like that's where we went for a honeymoon, Playa del Carmen.
Oh, yeah.
He went there and they were like, doing the touristy things, going to Chichen Itza, the pyramids
yeah.
and everything. But instead of doing it, because we took like a tour, like we like went with the company and they pick you up from your resort and take you,
Yeah.
they just rented a car. And, my brother's wife, Desiree, she's Puerto Rican, speaks very good Spanish, obviously. And so she was like,
Able to
I'll
navigate.
help, like,
Yeah.
translate. They got pulled over.
Oh.
And, like, she's trying to talk to the guy and they're like, oh, so you understand, And so I guess he was like, yeah, like, the guy's like, well, and this was like the day before their flight home.
Oh,
They're like, well, you can. Oh, so we see that you're flying out tomorrow. Well, we might have to take you down and keep you in jail for the day. So you'll miss your flight unless you work something else out.
Yeah.
And so they legit like had a bribe. They like bribed him and like
That's
had to give
the
him
thing,
like
dude.
fucking money to like let him go. And he's like, God damn it,
Watch
Yeah.
out. We
Yeah.
got
200,
when
300
when they
bucks.
went to Puerto Rico, because they go like usually like at least once a year or so, because Desiree still has family there. They got pulled over or had some sort of interaction with the police there, but Desiree was speaking to them. They could tell like she's like Puerto Rican. She's got the Puerto Rican dialect, Spanish or whatever.
Yeah.
And so like they were able to like go off like scot free, no problem. And my brother was like, "Thank God I have my Puerto Rican."
Yeah.
I would have been in trouble.
Show us your butthole, and be like, no, senor, no.
Get on your knees. Yeah. I guess they were in like a rough neighborhood, but yeah, man,
You gotta be careful with that shit.
I don't dare like take any chance. I'm like, okay, we're gonna go do stuff. We're gonna hire a tour company, and I'm gonna go with them.
They're gonna pick us up.
I will pay the money for someone else to take me, so I don't have to worry about that shit.
Yeah, we are going to be going to Mexico at the end of April.
Oh, that's right. Take heed.
Yeah, so
That's
they told.
Is that in Cancun?
No, we're flying into.
Puerto
Mexico City.
No, not that far.
Tulum.
It's a place called El Dorado. I don't know.
That's the city of gold, dude.
I don't exactly know
lost.
where we're
You
flying
found it?
into. I did not. But it's like a compound. Everything is like in the compound, and it's all inclusive. And they were just like, "Yeah, just stay in the compound."
yeah.
And they're like, "Yeah, we got like armed guards like around the whole
Yeah.
area." So they're like, "Yeah, just make
Let
sure
me
you
see where
don't
that
leave."
is. It says called El Dorado.
Yeah, at least that, or maybe that's what the resort is called. I
Oh.
want to say we're flying into Cozumel.
Cozumel. Oh,
Or maybe Cancun. I don't know. One of those.
probably Cancun.
I would say one of the ones with the C's, but I feel like most of them start with C's.
Oh, I
Yeah,
see.
there's Cozumel's the island. It's like a big island
Yeah.
right off of
You see it?
the peninsula,
Yeah,
the
I see it.
Yucatan.
Yeah, so it's right there. Yeah, and
Where
right
is it?
next to Playa del Carmen.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
Playa
they'll
del
probably
Carmen.
Carmen.
But it'll be cool. But yeah, I know it's like one time when we went to Mexico. Man, what is it? We went to Mexico. Fuck, I don't remember. I was a kid, but my brother was, like 16 or 17 or something, and was just like trying to be a little turd. My brother John. So we were doing our little haggling bullshit, and I think he like palmed a couple things, and the lady caught him.
Oh.
And dude, yeah, freaking, she was like, "No, get the cops!" And the cops showed up, and they were like, "We're taking this boy to jail." And my dad was like, "Come on, man." And he was like, "Dude, that bracelet was like $5. I'll pay for it right now." And he goes, "You'll pay me 10 times that." My dad's like, "Okay." It's like, "Here's $50," and the guy was like, "Fuck you."
Oh shit! I think I found it. No, yeah, this is over by south of Playa del Carmen, right before, right between that and Tulum.
Yeah, dude. OPSEC. Let's tell everybody where I'm going.
Yeah, so if y'all are in that area,
Yeah, so take 35 south.
We'll be there, dude, if you can find us. But it'll
No,
be
that's
cool.
cool, dude.
Just look for the
Yeah.
armed guards.
It'll be cool. I'm excited, but I know it was like the last time I was like in Mexico. Mexico, I think, was when we did like a mission thing where we built a house in Juarez. And this was like maybe a year or two before they started fucking hanging people from the highway. So after they started putting people up from the highway,
they canceled all the flights.
they just like our church was like, "We're not doing that anymore. So we're gonna find another way to contribute."
Clearly, Jesus is not welcome here yet, so we're just.
Yeah.
They got a different.
We will
Jesus.
pray for them from a distance.
Yeah, but I was mad because the first year that we were there, we had to make, we had to make our own concrete. We had the big turner that we had to physically turn, but we had to like get the water and then get the rocks and everything else. And I was like, dude, as a kid, I was like out there, like in Mexico, just like making concrete. I was like, yo, this sucks.
Yeah.
And then that's whenever I found out, like, they have like a siesta during the day where people will go and nap, and then. Fuck, man, we'll work all morning, go take a nap, and then all of a sudden you wake up and you're like, I see why everything's half fucking built. Like, you wake up from, like, your siesta and you're like, bitch, I don't want to go back out there.
Yeah, that's what my grandpa, my mom's dad, he has like a very, very, very small brick manufacturing company. It's just literally like him and maybe like a couple workers that do it. But so brick is very difficult to get to this region of Mexico because they get it there, but it's very expensive because transportation costs are just fucking through the roof. And so he started making it and selling it to the locals. And dude, man, he's got to be like 70 maybe, like somewhere there. And he's down there
Just turning brick.
fucking
Oof.
making it. And I'm trying to find a video. My dad sent it to me when he went and visited last time. And like you could see one of the workers, it wasn't my grandpa, but one of the workers was fucking just going at it. My dad's just talking to him, but
Was he yoked or what?
I mean, I'm sure he was fit. You got to be fit to fucking
He's yoked on the inside.
Yeah.
yoked.
You just maybe kind of they can't get the whey protein out there.
Yeah.
Yeah, mass produce that too.
Fucking 90 pounds of chicken cutlets.
I don't know where this video is.
But yeah.
Anyways.
Yeah, don't worry, we'll wait.
But it was funny because it was like that year we made the concrete, and then the following year that group that went down with our same church had a truck that made it, and I was like, "Fucking bitches."
You mean to tell me this was here the whole time?
Yeah. Well, I was like, "No, whatever." But it was fun. It was a good experience. But it was crazy because, yeah, man, you see cops and stuff just like chilling, like hiding out in like alleyways and shit.
Oh, yeah. They're
Just-
sketchy as shit,
just
dude.
Waiting for you.
Because,
Fuck
dude, it's
yeah.
like, I mean, who are they?
Look at him, dude. Just fucking.
He's got
Like,
the
he's just
routine.
shaking them up. Like, shaping them.
And then what? They just
but-
leave him out in the sun to fucking.
Yep, to dry out. And then that's what they build their fences with. Their.
And what do they use? Just dirt?
I don't know what it is. Maybe like a clay mixture with. I don't fucking know.
That's cool though.
Yeah. But yeah, that's basically it. But it's pretty interesting, you know. Some of this fucking labor shit like that, like making everything from scratch, is fucking.
Dude, it's just I see videos like that of these like older dudes just like doing that, and like, you know, in countries where they don't have like as much as we have, all the luxuries that we get to enjoy.
Yeah.
I just look at that and go, damn, I am a lazy piece of shit.
I know, right? I felt the same way. I'm like, oh, look,
You're
bro.
like, God, what the fuck am I doing?
Dude, you see this just 70-year-old man,
Yeah.
dude, just making bricks in the sun, just like smiling.
Meanwhile,
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, today's a good day.
Yeah.
It's like if I wake up, I'm like, fuck,
Fuck.
fucking such a
Meanwhile, I'm just sitting on the couch, just
on my
watching
phone.
the video. and-
Oh, time to go to work.
yeah, I know there's weeds in the back, but it's so hot out there. I don't have the energy today.
Yeah.
I'm like, damn,
But
Or it's
I'm
like
a
you-
piece of shit.
It's like when you stay up late and you're on YouTube and you see those people who are like making swimming pools or like making the little small like 2-bedroom
the-
little shacks.
In the like mud and the
Yeah.
digging it all
Yeah,
out.
you're just sitting there like, pussy.
yeah.
I could have so much if I wasn't such a lazy piece of shit.
I can do that too if I was poor, I guess.
Yeah. But so yeah, anyways, so I kind of want to go to Mexico this year, maybe towards the end of the year, go visit some family.
Take us with you.
So
I want to visit your family.
Be legit, dude.
yeah, but I don't know because of the situation
The situation,
that I don't think we've shared on
Not-
the podcast yet.
not live.
Not live. We might have.
Situation.
Yeah, we got a situation.
We got a situation.
It's a Mountain Dew Code Red.
yes. Code Red.
Code Red situation.
So if y'all don't know already, I know, you know, I'm sure not all of the viewers know yet,
Not all of
especially because we haven't made an announcement through, you know, social media or anything like that. But
them. Situation.
we have a situation. Alyssa and I having a baby.
Yes!
Hey.
Fucking first one, dude.
Join
yeah,
in.
dude. First
Join
one.
in the dad club.
That's it. First one. So that being said, I kind of wanted to bring the baby because we don't know the gender yet as of today, March 19th. Don't know the
Yeah, that's March
doggone.
19th.
Don't know the doggone gender yet. So I'd like to bring him or her, to Mexico and meet, you know, all the family and everything like that. So if not this year, maybe
Because
next year.
when they're that young, you don't need to get a passport for them, do you?
That I don't know. I haven't looked into
That's
it.
the only thing I would think about is traveling internationally.
Their picture, and they're just like,
Yeah, just
like
just drooling everywhere.
it
they're-
doesn't look
they're-
like them.
I don't know if that's yours.
Yeah. Sorry, officer. In that picture, they were drunk on titty milk.
Yeah. I can explain.
I hope that it would just be like, oh, here's 2 adults with passports and like an infant.
Yeah.
It probably wouldn't be a big
Usually,
deal because I don't
like-
think so, but I don't remember.
Maybe just a birth certificate.
I think that's
Probably.
what we
I-
did. We didn't travel internationally, but like we flew like with Anna when she was young. We went up to, I think her first trip, she went up to Seattle with us.
How old was she?
God, how old was she? She was almost 2. I think it was February
Okay.
of 2019. Yeah, because it wasn't COVID year. It was 2019.
Okay.
So, because 2019, because then Grant was born. So, yeah, I want to say she was almost 2 because she was walking. So, it was definitely then. But Grant, we didn't know about Grant yet. So, but from what we looked at, everything just said, like, bring a birth certificate. Now, like I said, we didn't travel internationally, so we didn't need a passport. Mm-hmm. But we brought her birth certificate. Now, Southwest didn't ask us.
Damn. Just walk right through.
Just walk right through with the random baby.
Damn.
But
The random baby.
Yeah. But I think that's kind of the general, like,
Feel for it.
I guess info. But don't take my word for it. Don't try to take the baby down to Mexico and then be like, my buddy told me all I needed was a birth certificate.
Yeah.
And they're like, sorry, you can't bring that thing back.
Yeah.
You gotta leave it here.
If we were to go, I mean,
fields.
the baby would be just a few months old. So
U.S. and Canadian citizen infants are not required to have a passport for travel by land or sea internationally.
damn,
Should be good.
interesting. What about vice versa though? What if there's a baby in Mexico that you want to bring back?
Yeah. Do you need
Yeah,
What
I
if-
mean,
Can you just pick a random baby?
Yeah, that's. See
Dude,
what I'm
you know
saying?
what?
See what I'm saying?
That's
There's
the-
a loophole where
that's
I don't
the-
fucking know,
Yeah,
man.
what the? That's
That's the-
kidnapping.
that is
We're
kidnapping.
not about
very.
that.
No, I was
Terrible.
trying to make a point. I was
That's-
trying to make a point.
That
how
is human trafficking.
We just want to, just make sure we are crystal clear. Angel is not advocating for going to Mexico and kidnapping random babies
No, that's not
to bring
what
them
I-
back for a better life.
No, but
Because they would be
all we're
illegal.
trying to say is 2 parents should be able to fly with their baby internationally. I would
Yes.
assume once you get to the Mexico airport and
Yeah.
they're like, hey, U.S. citizen, the rule still applies vice versa. Because
versa,
it doesn't
yeah.
say flying from the U.S., it just says U.S. and Canadian citizens.
Okay.
So I think as long as you are a citizen, it doesn't matter if you go to Mexico, it doesn't matter if you go to Germany.
Yeah.
It's just, hey, guess what? Dude, see this fucking page here? It says I'm better than everybody else.
This is my baby.
That's a U.S. passport gonna go. That's fucking better than gold.
Hell yeah, it is.
So when's y'all's due date?
September 14th. Yeah.
Nice. Right
2
around
days.
Alyssa's
Yep.
birthday.
Melissa's birthday and 2 days before the Mexican Independence Day.
Her birthday is the 11th, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's a great date, 9/11.
And
It is a great day.
that baby comes.
Dude, what if
on the Mexican Independence Day, that baby needs to have the most Hispanic name.
I know. I'm brewing something. Something's in the pot right now, and I'm trying to figure out some names. So we'll see what happens.
Yeah, you gotta let us know what you're thinking.
Uh-huh.
Then we got us, and so like, baby's gonna be born real close.
Yeah. Very
We're
close.
July, September.
Yeah.
Jonathan is this month.
Soon. Yeah.
Any day now,
Should be
dude.
soon.
Yeah,
Hopefully.
we're waiting. Jonathan and Molly.
Dude, come on, dude.
Come on. We're waiting, dude.
Come on, Dawson.
Tell that baby to get the hell out of here, dude.
Yeah. It's
Stop
ready.
being a
That'll be
freeloader. or
exciting.
something,
Coming to the
3
world, man.
Three babies, just hanging out together.
Yeah, dude.
It's gonna be wild times.
Maybe
it's gonna be
4?
a shift.
I'm hoping,
Maybe-
dude.
maybe 4
Dude, I
soon?
can promise you we're trying. It's not for lack of trying, but it'd be nice. It'd be nice to get a little 5th one running around there too.
Oh,
Or
yeah.
4th one, I'm sorry. But it'll be cool. I'm super excited for both of you guys.
Yeah.
It's gonna be amazing.
Really excited for you.
Yeah.
Alyssa.
Thank you.
First time parents.
Yeah.
Very exciting.
We'll see what happens.
Nerve wracking. Don't worry. If you feel nervous and unprepared, and even when the baby comes, you're still like, "What the fuck? I'm not ready for this."
I'm not.
That's how we all feel.
I'm not yet. But I know.
You never really are.
Yeah,
You just,
All I can-
it just happens.
Yeah.
And then you just become a dad, and then you're just like,
Yeah.
"Holy shit, I'm doing it."
Oh, shit.
And half the time you're like, "What the fuck am I doing?"
What the fuck?
Yeah. I remember.
Still, even like, I'm sure you can attest. Like
yeah.
with Maverick being, he's 7, right? Going on 8.
He'll be 8
Yeah.
next month.
Yeah, and Anna will be 7 next month. And so it's like, even with the oldest kids, you're just like, what the fuck am I doing? Like with Grant, it's like,
Well, yeah.
we've done it with Anna. But with Anna, I'm still like, sometimes she does stuff or she experiences things for the first time or school, and she's getting older and it's just like, what the fuck do I do? Brittany, this one's on you, girl. I'm out of ideas.
Yeah, I know with like Maverick, it was like, when I took him home, it was just like, it's fucking 21-year-old or something.
Oh, wow.
21, 22, I think. I forget. But it was like, all of a sudden, it was just like, okay, you have the hospital to help you like deliver the baby. You have everyone, like, you have all the help. You have the family. And then it's like the very first time that like you and your wife like come through the door and you're just like close it behind you and it's just y'all. Or like when your family finally leaves, you're just like, fuck. You guys got to figure this shit out. And it was like,
Yeah.
dude, honestly, it's just like, okay, how do I not help you die today?
Yeah.
And then pretty much it's like, you just kind of figure it out.
How do I keep
Wild,
you
dude.
alive?
Yeah.
That's crazy. That's insane.
And kids are just so funny because they're just like, I've given you life. And they're like, I'm going to kill myself right now. Oh, it's a fork. Ah. But yeah, man, I don't know. I'm excited. You guys are going to do great. Dude.
Yeah.
Dude, Marine Corps taught you how to take care of fucking dumb guys, dude.
Yeah, dude. I'm
care of me,
freaking.
So what's like maybe your, as I just fucking drink half this thing, what's your, it's so good. What's your maybe like what's your top fear and your top like
Top fear
excitement
is that
about
they're going to
being a
turn
dad?
out fucking liberal. That's my biggest fucking fear.
Don't worry, hey, you don't have to worry about that when they're a baby. That's for sure.
Yeah, I was going to say, they don't usually
Yeah.
come out with,
They don't come out
with
and they're
their
like,
fucking wide rim glasses.
Yeah, they come out and they're like, fuck Donald Trump.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, save mom.
Like,
they're going to be
oh.
like, that minimum wage should be $30.
Yeah. It's not like Anna came out, and like, oh, it's a girl, and they're like, actually, I'm a they them.
Yeah. Whoa.
Whoa, hey.
Oh, hell no.
Shit, this baby can
That's
talk.
not my
Whoa,
baby.
This is not normal. Hey, Doc, you think you put that thing back for a little while?
Somebody lost their baby inside my wife. It's fucking weird.
I don't
man.
think
This
it's
thing
done
ain't mine.
cooking.
But,
This thing is, the brain's not fully cooked all the way. Put it back in.
yeah, put them back in.
What
No,
about,
man.
like, personally for you.
Personally, for me, the biggest fear?
Yeah.
Man, I haven't thought about these things. Biggest fear, maybe that they're not healthy. I don't know. That's pretty much it.
Yeah. I think that's every like
Yeah.
parent's fear, whether it's your first or your second or your third.
I know. I felt bad when Maverick was first born. He had like a rash on the top of his head that was pretty gnarly, and the doctors were like, "Well, we think it could be XYZ." So he had to go to the NICU for like a week and a half, and it was like, of course, we just have this baby. We're trying to like figure out like what to do parenting, and it's like we spend the first week and a half like. It was called the Fisher House. Well, the first place was just at the hospital, and we were coming in and out for those first 2 days. And then they were like, hey, we're moving you to Balboa, which is like a children's hospital. You're going to be in the NICU. Like, it's like the ICU for babies.
Oh, damn.
And I was like, fuck, I don't want to hear that. So it's like, okay, well, this is day fucking 3 into being a parent. So I'm just like, okay, like, you could just go with it. And we were there, and it was like, I felt so bad because there were so many other kids there that were like, fucking under the jaundice light, like fucking bags attached to them, and it was like Maverick was fine. Like he had a friction rash on his head, and when we got all the stuff back, they were like, "Oh, it's absolutely nothing," and I was like, "Yeah, fucking told you that a week ago when you put us in here,
Then
But
then you get that bill.
oh well, luckily they were like, "Hey, will you sign this so we can build the Marine Corps?" And I was like, "Fuck yeah!" I've never signed anything so fast.
Yeah.
Fuck, man.
Yeah. I think that's just like, even with, with us having our third, you still have the same, like that kind of fear, right? Where it's like, because there's just so many unknowns, especially while they're in the womb. It's not like you can like physically see them.
Right.
And like know like everything's growing,
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just, and like with our last, with Grant, when he had his ultrasound, the like anatomy scan where they, tell you like, oh, like it's got, 2 eyes and a nose, and they measure everything to make sure everything's growing, proportionately and whatnot. They're like, oh, okay. And then you get the results back and like, well, we found a little little mass on. Looks like he has a cyst growing on a kidney, and it's like what? And so the whole thing was like we were worried. They said, oh yeah, well it's not too terrible. Like the cyst might just swallow up the kidney and go away, and then he'll just live his life with one kidney. And we're like, oh shit, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Turns out then he was born, and that's when they can go and actually get like an actual image of like where it is, right? And he had a cyst on his intestine.
Okay.
So they had to go in and do surgery when he was 3 months and like remove it. Which like as a parent is like, oh, you're like, oh,
You're
shit.
about to cut this bitch open? He's 3 months old?
And don't think like this happens, okay? To like every single
Slim
parent.
chances then?
I know. I feel back. I feel like I'm like,
Or you're like,
here's some horror stories. It's like he's like, yeah, it's like poor Angel's just like my fear is that there could be a healthy. I'm like, let me tell you about my unhealthy baby.
yeah.
But it's just like the thing is, medicine and whatnot is so far advanced, and like these doctors are so amazing and just know what they're doing.
Yeah.
That there was no like point in it. Like, yeah, it's still like it's your baby, and you're like, oh, like it sucks, and you're like, what, you don't know because I'm not a doctor. But it was like you just trust that the doctors know what they're doing, and they're always very reassuring, and everything turns out fine. Now look at him; he's a little monster, and I'm like, this fucking kid, dude,
Running around.
fucking eats everything.
Whenever you
Yeah.
were
Eats everything.
whenever you were telling that story and you were like, yeah, they just measure and make everything growing right. You were like, yeah, we found something. I was like, his head is huge.
He does got a big dome. He actually, I can't remember his measurements when he was born, but I think he did have like 90 percentile like head circumference.
He's definitely has grown into it within the past year.
yeah.
But I remember like when we first met him, I was like, damn, that boy got a big old head. That's awesome, dude.
He's pretty smart, but sometimes I wonder what else is in there, because he's a little.
Dude, he's the happiest little baby ever. He's so awesome.
Dude, he's becoming a little butthole these days, though. Dude.
Hell yeah.
He's,
Yeah.
what about like excitement? What are you most excited for becoming a dad? Other than just in general becoming a dad.
Oh, fuck.
Then you can buy
These are
the
good
shirts
questions,
that say
dude.
dad.
Yeah. Father's Day, so I can get a nice
Dude, fuck
present,
yeah, dude.
you know?
That's right. Because my birthday, hey, listen, my birthday is in January, very close to Christmas. So now I got a middle of the year, baby. Let's go.
There you go.
Dude, I'll tell you what.
Tax breaks, baby.
Yeah, tax breaks.
Child tax credit. Woo woo. That's why we're having a third, because we need that tax break, baby.
I'll say one thing that'll be exciting for you,
Yeah.
I think, is whatever you have your kid, whatever it is, it's like you'll just get to do things with them.
Yeah.
And it's like, so last Friday I took off because it was the last day of spring break and Maverick was out of school, and I was just like, man, I fucking never get to do anything with him.
Yeah.
So it was like, I told him, I said, hey, I'm not going to work on Friday, taking the day off. We're going to have a boys' day.
Hell yeah.
So it was like we woke up in the morning, went to IHOP,
Nice.
got fucking pancakes,
Hell
ate a bunch of
yeah.
pancakes, then went to the park, let him fucking play at the big park for an hour, tire himself out. Then it was like went to Chuck E. Cheese, and
Nice.
so fucking cute. But it was like we're at Chuck E. Cheese, and he sitting in the we get there like 10:30, and they don't open until 11. So Maverick was like, well, what do we do? And I said, well, we're just going to have to wait. So, I just pulled the truck bed down, and we just sat back there and played I Spy in the parking lot. And then he like read me a book that we had in the truck, and we just hung out.
Nice.
And then, we went to freaking Chuck E. Cheese, played a bunch of games.
Hell
After that,
yeah.
we went to Evo, and we went bowling.
Oh.
And it was like just to have like some time whenever you just can be with your kids and do
Yeah.
fun things. And it's hard sometimes, like I would assume, like when you have, I think it's like sometimes you need to like have like a day for each one, because it's like you can't always be like, hey, we're gonna go bowling. I love bowling. I hate bowling. It's like fuck you. It's like,
But-
I don't know. I just
I like that. Yeah. That's
that was like a thing that I did recently that I was like, man, I really enjoy like being a
Yeah.
parent, because this whole thing was awesome.
yeah.
Yeah.
And it was like as much fun as Maverick had. It was like, dude, I had more fun because
Yeah.
it was just cool. And it's
Yeah.
like whatever you end up having, it's
Yeah.
like I would just think like when they get a little older, and it's hard to do when they're a little younger, because it's like for the most part it's just like, help me.
Yeah.
But it's like once they get older and they start getting little identities, it's like It's fun to do stuff
Yeah.
like that, and I
Yeah.
think that'll be something that'll be awesome.
Yeah.
You'll
I
love
think,
that.
yeah,
And
I think,
like do the things that you enjoy with them.
yeah,
You know, because it's like definitely do the things that they want to do and they enjoy.
Uh-huh.
But it's also really cool to like share with them the things that you enjoy too.
yeah.
Like, you know, I can already imagine you guys with your kid.
Oh my god.
all the Packers shit. This kid's gonna have.
Oh yeah.
Fucking gross.
I'm reaching out to the one of the hospitals in Green Bay.
Uh-huh.
They have there's a old lady that knits Packer
nice.
beanies for
Yeah.
every single newborn.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna reach out and see if I can get one shipped over here.
Nice, dude.
So awesome.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, you know, like that. I know, like when we were back in California, we had like Disneyland annual passes. I would go with before we had Grant. I would go with just Anna. We'd have daddy-daughter Disney dates.
Yeah.
And I would just go with just her. And we just walk around, just go on all our favorite rides. It was like
Yeah.
the best thing. And now that Grant's a little older, I want to take him fishing. He got a little fishing pole.
Yeah.
My dad got it for him for Christmas / his
Nice.
birthday. Can't remember which one it was because his birthday is Christmas Eve. But it's like a little Paw Patrol fishing pole.
That's awesome.
And so he's like, Dad, I want to go fishing. I'm like, okay, I got to get my license.
Yeah.
And then we'll just go out. And it's like, it's kind of like, I feel like that first time taking fishing is going to be weird because it's like, I remember doing it with my dad as like a little boy
Yeah.
and like what it felt like. And it'd be like out with Dad
Yeah.
fishing on the lake. I'm like, but now I'm doing it with my son. It's like, that's going to be like a
Whoa.
weird thing. It's like, whoa, I'm doing it. Like this is crazy. But
You just gotta maintain those traditions, dude. If you can't hold that flashlight straight, hey fucker,
God damn it.
why can't you do anything right?
do not swing at the balls. Eye on the ball. That was clearly outside the strike zone.
Dude, I cannot wait for Maverick to get old enough to play sports so I can get blasted at them
Oh, dude,
and just yell at the other parents, fuck you.
Fuck you.
Grant and Annabelle started soccer this bet. Anna, this is her like second year doing soccer. Grant's this is his first year. But we also have Grant doing t-ball.
Okay.
And I'm the coach.
Nice.
That starts next week.
Oh.
Because baseball, like I know we talk a lot about football and the Bears and Packers and Cowboys and stuff, but like baseball is my first love. Like I love baseball; it's my favorite sport. Grew up playing it, And
Keep your eye on the ball, Grant.
So I always told Brittany, I was like, if we have a boy, like when we were engaged, and when I was like, if we ever have a boy someday, like he's gonna play baseball because number one, I love it. Number two, that's where the money's at.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna coach,
Yeah.
because I want to coach. So like, I feel like next week when we have that first practice with T-ball, I feel like I'm gonna walk in and be like, this is it. This is the moment I've waited for my whole life, and then it's gonna be like hurting cats the whole time, like, fuck,
Line the fuck up now.
oh look, you guys see the butterfly?
Dandelion.
The butterfly is like, hey guys, hey everybody, hey, okay, can you guys line up? No, a line, a straight. No, that's I don't know what that is. It's a noodle. We're gonna get in a line. He touched me. He won't let me touch the ball. Just because you're not supposed to throw it yet. Just,
I can see that already.
it's gonna be fucking awesome.
Yeah, I was just like visioning it.
Yeah, that's
The whole time.
that. Have you ever like watched a T-ball game? Where
No.
the kids just fucking like they hit the ball and then the whole team runs after the ball. And you're like, just two of you. I mean, who's manning first?
Yeah, fucking turn two. Get out there.
Hit your cutoff, man.
That's funny. No, but to answer your question,
Yeah, go back. Run it back.
I would. What should I say? How should I say it? I know it's a little cliche. I don't want to make it sound cliche.
Dude, nothing's
Just
cliche.
fucking cheesy,
It's
corny.
for sure. Jeez.
But I think just experiencing life through different lens, I feel like
Yeah.
it'd be fucking cool. The dad lens, like seeing them, like exactly what y'all are saying, like freaking doing stuff with them that they love to do and that you love to do, and then just kind of thinking
Yeah.
about your childhood
Yeah.
with your dad and everything, and like experiencing those memories all over again. That'd
Yeah.
be fucking badass.
It's
dude.
pretty cool.
Yeah.
It's crazy how everything changes. Like you just don't really realize it. Some people are like, I'm not ready to become a dad, or oh my gosh, how am I supposed to do this? Like life is gonna change so much. It's gonna be flipped upside down. Yeah, because you go from like in your guys' case, no kids, and you can go out whenever you want and like do all, and now it's like shit,
Yeah.
but it's just like it just happens,
And
and
you-
like your priority, the kids just become your priority just in an instance.
Yeah.
and there's just no questions, like you don't even think about it. It's just
Yeah.
like nature.
Yeah, and and it's like, and it's not like you can't do those things, but it's like you just learn how to do them with
Yeah.
a kid, or
Yeah.
you learn that fucking sometimes it's not worth the fucking struggle, and we're gonna stay home and we're gonna cook from home.
The cool thing though about San Antonio is that it's very family friendly.
Oh yeah,
Compared to like any other city
that's
that I've
why
been
we
to,
moved here.
Miami or something.
like Miami or definitely not gonna be on fucking Miami, downtown Miami, fucking
There's so much
going
to
by
do
clubs
there.
and
That's where
shit.
we learned how to walk. Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys gotta get a zoo pass, get a children's
Zoo
museum
pass.
pass for sure.
The Chirants.
Once they get old enough.
Those
we'll see.
those museums are pretty cool.
Are they?
Yeah, there's the one in New Braunfels.
Yeah,
That one's
the
really
McKenna. We have an annual pass for that. The kids like it.
Oh.
They go in. It's got like a little pretend grocery store and a bank and like a little
Oh,
house
shit.
and a little doctor's office. So like they like to play around. You can go
Yeah.
there and they'll spend as long as you give them in there. And
Damn.
You have to be like, okay, guys, and that one's not that big.
Yeah.
Now you go to the Doozium. Have you been to the
cool.
Doozium?
The museum's pretty cool too.
Dude, that thing's fucking huge.
Huge.
It's massive. I mean, you're just
what
like,
she said.
I'm gonna lose my child up in this
Yeah.
bitch.
That's whenever it's like you see the parents that have their kids on like a harness.
Yeah.
It's like, come here.
Put them
It's
on
one of those
the,
places.
The retractable leashes.
Yeah.
So you can like wander around the corner without it. Like, But yeah,
That's
no,
funny.
we went there with, I think it was last year when Brittany's mom and sister came into town and our nephew Caden. And, we were like, we haven't been to the museum. Let's go. It seems like it's fun for his age too, because he's a couple years older than Anna. And so we went, and, it's just like, oh shit, this place is massive. And I'm just like, okay. I'm like, Bree, you got eyes on your son, Caden. I'm like, I got Grant. Brittany, you got Annabelle. And then to my mother-in-law, I'm like, Patty, you just relax, okay? Don't stress too much.
Yeah.
We're just like, as long as we all got eyes on somebody. Where'd they go? Where'd they go?
Yeah.
It's like 2-3 stories high, and you're just like,
Oh my god.
Yeah, when we took Maverick to Schlitterbahn, I put him in like a bright orange shirt.
Nice.
I
That's
was like-
that's
I was
smart.
like, bitch, I will find you.
Yeah.
then you go there and you realize all the other parents had the same idea, and you're like,
Fuck.
they're all in bright orange.
Yeah, or then you forget that fucking Schlitterbahn's colors are like blue and orange.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're just like, fuck, he looks like a
He's just-
ride.
Yeah, he's just like blended into one of the like poles holding up the slide.
Yeah.
Where are you?
Yeah, man, water park stuff with kids is fun too. That'll be interesting.
Yeah, we haven't been to one yet. But splash pads. We want to go more to like the river
Yeah.
this year.
Yeah, I'd like
Kids
to go float
or
the
creek or
Comal. Maybe we
something.
can try to make a
But-
thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but we got our due date's July 3rd.
Yeah.
That's
I don't know how
about to be the
pregnant.
most patriotic baby. If you
Dude,
can just
yeah.
hold on one more day.
Yeah.
Well, that's what we're thinking, because like Anna was a whole week late, 7 days late. Then Brittany had to be induced for her, and then Grant was due on December 21st, came to 24th, so 3 days.
Damn.
So it went down. So I'm thinking this baby might go a couple more days down. Due on July 3rd, come the 4th. I'm
Dude,
praying for it, dude.
and if it's a boy, it'll be so beautiful because it'll be
Should name him Toby.
Toby, Keith, Shoop.
Exactly what I was thinking,
we
dude.
already have a boy name picked out. Now for y'all,
Donald.
we're not finding
Donald
out.
J. Shoot.
Yeah, we're not finding out the gender. We're gonna make it a surprise when we get.
You
when
do
we-
it the
when we get
old-fashioned
there.
way.
The old-fashioned way.
Hell yeah.
But
He's gonna chew through the umbilical cord too.
yeah, he's gonna eat that thing. He's gonna eat the placenta and everything.
It's got
We
a
got-
lot of vitamins in it, from what I hear.
The name we like for boy is Thomas.
Tommy.
Yeah, girl, we're still undecided. We go back and forth between some, but we haven't really been like. Whereas like Thomas, we're like, that's the one.
I like that name.
nothing's really like, persuaded us not. I like classic like names for like
Yeah.
boys and girls. That are cute when they're little, but also when they're older, it's still like a strong
Yeah.
either man's name or like a graceful like woman's name.
Like, oh, this is my. Oh, hello, welcome. This is our junior associate. Her name is Brantley. Hello.
Oh, it's Grandma. What was Grandma Kinsley? You know, it's like
I know. I told Rachel we were talking about it one time if we had a boy or girl, and I told her, I said, if I had a boy, I was like,
oh,
what about fucking? I was like,
Oh,
name it Arthur.
Arthur.
Yeah, she shut that down almost imminently. I was like, oh shit.
Shit. Well,
Shit.
we are running out of battery,
no.
guys. So
Quick.
we actually we need to get a new battery.
need to
I
get
was
a new
thinking about it
battery.
today. So go ahead, like the video and subscribe to it because
Please.
and share it.
maybe it'll help us
We
raise
love
some
you.
money and buy a new battery.
We
Dude,
love you.
yeah, please help us. We need new batteries. He needs new diapers.
Yes.
So,
Cool, man.
We
We'll
love
close it
y'all.
out.
all right. Well,
Amen.
gents, thank you guys for being here. Thank you, boys, for being here.
As always.
And we will see y'all next week.
Cheers, baby.
Cheers.
Cheers, mate.